There's nothing that drives a Dominican girl crazier than a man that knows how to dance, right? Like just something about it. Because when you're dancing bachata, it's all close and shit. You know what I mean? It's almost like you're fucking on the dance floor and shit, right? Like that's kind of how it looks like sometimes. And so that girl, the whole entire time you're dancing with her, you're like spinning her around and you're doing all this like nice shit. Like she's getting wet. Like she's thinking about you just going like that to her. That's what she's thinking about. That's what she's thinking about. She can't wait to get to the bedroom so you could just, you give her that BBC. You know what I mean?
Hey, Jaime Woods, we here to travel and motivate. No curry, we just trying to keep our minds in a golden state. We answer to nobody but the Lord, we control our fate. Too many things to see just to sit in a hole and bake. We growing, ayy.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Jaime freaking Woods back at it with another video, man. I got a fire one for you guys. Because the thing is, I noticed you guys love it when I talk about the Dominican Republic, all right? So if you guys didn't know, I'm actually Dominican, 100% Dominican. I wasn't born in the island, but I've been to the island multiple times with family. I've been all around. So, of course, I know Dominican culture very, very well. You guys want to know what else I know very well? Dominican women. And I know you guys are weak for Dominican women, all right? And I totally get it. They're some of the most beautiful women on the planet. And I know in the previous video that actually went viral, you guys, thank you so much for the support. But I know in the last video that I made about DR that it was about staying away from Dominican women. The thing is, guys, just to clarify, I'm not saying this is all Dominican women, but it's most Dominican women that are like that, okay? So just beware. And I always said, like, if you guys are going to meet a girl out in the island, just have your fun. Do your thing with her and let that be. Now you can always find yourself a unicorn and she could be a fabulous woman, wife material woman, and that does exist in the DR as well. And I recommend you guys go to the countryside of DR, so the campos, the mountains, if you're trying to find yourself a wife material girl in DR. But that's not the point of the video. That's just kind of a side note segueing me into the main topic of the video. Since y'all love Dominican women so much and you want to wife these girls up and you want to have a Dominican girlfriend, I'm going to go over a couple things that you guys can do to attract as many Dominican women as possible, okay? And if you guys do all these things, I'm telling you, you're going to be like 𝐿 Santos in the Dominican Republic. For those of you who don't know who 𝐿 Santos is, he's one of the most, and I mean this, I'm a straight man, by the way. But as straight men, sometimes we can admit certain things. 𝐿 Santos is one of the most attractive Dominican men and the most successful Dominican men that's ever existed out of the island. Okay, research him if you don't know. He was the lead singer for Aventura, which is the biggest fucking bachata band that's ever existed. Okay, you're gonna be like 𝐿 Santos, walking up in that whole island, attracting all the baddies of the Dominican Republic if you do all these things I'm about to state right now. Okay, so guys, here are a couple things that y'all can do in order to attract all the Dominican baddies. Number one, learn Spanish and learn Dominican slang. I've talked about this over and over and over again. It almost seems like I'm begging y'all to do it. But please, for the love of God, stop going to these countries over and over and over again and not learning Spanish. There is no excuse why any of you guys don't know the language. Okay, now if you're a visitor and you're just going there on some weekend warrior shit and you're just being casual about it, whatever. But if you're trying to live in the Dominican Republic and you've been living there for a while, or you're planning on, or maybe you've been there several times and you love the Dominican Republic, why don't you know Spanish? Do you not understand that this can open up so many doors for y'all? Like, for example, guys, everything that I'm preaching to y'all, I practice. So, for example, Brazil is a country I love. Brazil, guess what? They don't speak Spanish. They speak Portuguese. So I spoke at that time English and Spanish. I didn't even know Portuguese. But because I love Brazil so much, I literally hired a tutor and I only pay her $40 a month. Okay, so you don't got to break the bank. And she's fantastic. And every single week we meet up and we practice Portuguese. All right. So if I can dish out $40 a month to learn this language that could potentially open plenty of doors and opportunities for me, why can't you guys do that? And I'm sorry if this sounds like I'm attacking some of you guys or some of you content creators, but listen, I can't take some of y'all seriously if y'all going to the Dominican Republic and you're going there consistently and don't even know a lick of Spanish. At that point, it's like, bro, how are you even getting these girls, bro? Are you just leading with your wallet? Are you just doing P for P? Because there's no way you're having authentic, genuine relationships with these women and you don't know a lick of Spanish. All right, I'm questioning you at that point. You know what I mean? Because this video is not really about P for P. It's about girlfriends, getting a girlfriend, getting a wifey, or getting a girl that maybe you can have something serious with, or whatever the case is. Maybe it's not a girlfriend thing, but every time you go to DR, she already knows what the deal is. You know what I mean? It's like a girlfriend experience type of thing every time you go to DR. So how are you supposed to do that if you don't know Spanish, right? Dominican women, and I would say most Latinas, but Dominican women specifically, they can't love you if they can't communicate with you and actually have a conversation with you. That's something I learned about Dominican women. This whole caveman shit, like, ooh, 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 oh, 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 ooh. You're over here doing like sign language and shit with her or passing around the translator. That's not going to make her love you, and that's not going to make her like you, okay? What's going to make her like you is her understanding what type of person you are. And in order for her to get to know what type of person you are, she needs to conversate with you and talk to you. Dominican women are some of the most social women in Latin America. All right, I would say it's them and Brazilian women are some of the most social women. In fact, I wouldn't even just limit it to Latin America. I would say in the world, Dominican women are some of the most social women in the world. And of course, there's another point that has to do with that we're going to get to later. But guys, listen, they love to talk. And something that I learned about Dominican women is that they'll take you more seriously as a man if you know their language, especially as a gringo. Especially as a gringo. Imagine this, guys. There are certain Dominican men that I know of that are in my family currently. I'm not going to say any names, right? And this isn't an attack on anybody, but they don't really know Spanish like that. And so that when they're around certain Dominican people or Dominican women, the Dominican women kind of frown upon that. You know what I mean? They frown upon people that don't know Spanish like that, especially if you're Dominican yourself. You know what I mean? So I could just imagine these gringos that are out there going into these barrios and don't even know a lick of Spanish. And this girl's like, all right, how many years you been coming? You've been coming here all these years and you don't even know my own language? What the hell are you doing? So at that point, when they understand, when they figure out that you don't know Spanish, they're just going to put you in the P for P in the money bracket, in the ATM bracket, meaning they're just going to use you for money, okay? Because they have no connection to you because you guys can't even speak to each other. You know what I mean? And a lot of the time, what I've realized with these gringos that date these Dominican women that go around the island is, and I've heard it and seen it for myself, is these Dominican women will literally talk shit about their gringo boyfriend right in front of them to other Dominican men or other Dominican people. And of course, the gringo ain't going to pick up on it because he doesn't understand Spanish, right? She's going to kind of resent you in a way for not learning her language. And that's kind of how Dominican women are. It's like, you got to learn Spanish. It's very, very important. Make sure you learn Spanish. Not only will it open opportunities for you, business opportunities, networking opportunities, but also it'll help you out a lot with the muchachas and the mujeres over there. Get yourself a Dominican tutor. That way they can put you on game. Let them know specifically, hey, not only do I want to learn Spanish, but I want to learn Dominican Spanish. So let me know about the lingo and the slang. And they're going to be more than happy to Dominicanize you. That's what I'm going to call it. They're going to be more than happy to Dominicanize you and make sure that you're up to speed with the Dominican Spanish language. So when you go out to the DR, it's almost like you Dominican. And this is something that I left out, guys. If you're an individual that speaks Spanish, especially Dominican Spanish, people are going to be less likely to take advantage of you, to scam you, and to mess around with you because they know, oh, this guy's up to speed. This isn't the typical guy. Or they might confuse you for a Dominican. There's certain gringos that have been living in the Dominican Republic that know Dominican Spanish very well. And when they speak, you would just assume they're Dominican. Until they tell you, hey, I'm American. I just moved here like a year or two ago. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, you sound mad Dominican, right? And even these Dominicans get fooled. You know what I mean? So I feel like if you know Spanish, not only will it help you out with the women, but it's going to help you out with everything else. It's going to help you out not getting scammed and not getting gringo taxed. All right? So learn Spanish. Number 2, and I've mentioned this before, learn how to dance. Now, there's 2 dances you need to learn in the Dominican Republic. Just two, okay? Now, with my boy Passport Graffiti, we were talking about the holy trinity of Latin dances, which is salsa, and the other 2 I'm going to mention, which is bachata and merengue. Now, those 3 dances you'll need to learn for all of Latin America. But if you're a Dominican guy and you like DR and that's the only place you go to in Latin America, You just need to learn the last two I mentioned, which is bachata and merengue, because salsa isn't really danced like that in the DR. Like, yeah, some people dance it, but it's not really popular like how it is in Puerto Rico, Cuba, Venezuela, Ecuador, Colombia, you know, places like that, right? So let me go over those with you guys real quick. Bachata might be the most important one you need to learn, which is why I'm mentioning it first. Bachata is extremely popular. It's very romantic dance where you guys are like kind of close together, and it's very romantic, and you're moving 3 steps to the right, 3 steps to the left. Sometimes you're taking 3 steps back and you're taking 3 steps forward, right? 3 steps to the 3 steps to the left, 3 steps to the back, 3 steps to the, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like that, right? Now, some people have overcomplicated it over the years, where it's very complex now. There's a bunch of different moves and shit that they do, but for the most part, to simplify it for y'all, that's what you're doing. Get your girl, if you're not trying to pay any money for no classes, get your girl to teach you. Get your girl to teach you, and be open to being able to make a fool out of yourself in the dance floor a little bit. But guess what? You know, over time, the more you do it, the more comfortable you get at it, the better you get at it, the more rhythm you get. Next thing you know, you're going to be looking like a freaking Dominican dancing on the dance floor. And I'm telling you guys, besides Spanish, if you want to make a Dominican girl weak, right? The way you do that is by knowing how to dance and dancing very well. There's nothing that drives a Dominican girl crazier than a man that knows how to dance, right? Like, just something about it, because when you're dancing, bachata's all close and shit, you know what I mean? It's almost like you're fucking on the dance floor and shit, right? Like, that's kind of how it looks like sometimes. And so that girl, the whole entire time you're dancing with her, you're like spinning her around, and you're doing all this like nice shit. Like, she's getting wet. Like, she's thinking about you just going like that to her. That's what she's thinking about. That's what she's thinking about. She can't wait to get to the bedroom so you could just, you know, you give her that BBC. You know what I mean? Trust everything I'm telling y'all right now. The best way to make a Dominican girl wet is knowing how to dance. And not only that, and what I've noticed is when you know how to dance very well, you're going to have a line of women waiting to dance with you. I've seen it before. With not necessarily with gringos, but with Dominican men themselves, like especially the really good ones. Like, if you're a really good dancer, you're gonna have a line of women waiting to dance with you. You're gonna have a line of them just waiting, like, baby, it's my turn. I want to dance now. So you're gonna dance with a chick, you're gonna spin her around, do this, do that, you know, and then you know, the song is over, and you're gonna have another girl waiting to dance with you. So, like, baby, it's my turn. Like, I've seen that happen, bro, with really good dancers where they have lines of women waiting to dance with them. It's almost like a sneaker drop and shit, like the new Jordans dropped and shit. You know, when y'all be camping out and shit for the new Jordans or the PlayStation or whatever. That's how I be in the Dominican Republic in the clubs with the good dancers, with the guys that know how to dance very well. They have a line of women waiting to dance with them. And the crazy part is the best dancers get all the pussy. They're the ones that get all the box. They're the ones that get all the girls, because there's just something about dancing that turns these women on. And bachata is that romantic sexual dance that turns them on. So learn how to dance bachata. Bachata is the most popular music genre there is in the Dominican Republic. It's practiced in every single Dominican party and get together you'll ever see. Bachata is everywhere in the Dominican Republic. Now, the second one you need to learn is merengue. Now, merengue is more faster. You know, you have merengue and then you have merengue típico. So there's different forms of merengue, but for the most part, learn how to dance merengue. Now, merengue is more easier. It's more like side to side, right? You're moving your hips side to side and you're moving around, right? And you're spinning her around and you're spinning yourself around. It's more easier to learn. Bachata is a little bit more complex, especially nowadays with how people be doing all these moves and shit now. Merengue is much more simpler. It's just moving your hips to the side, moving around, and just twirling her around, twirling yourself around. That's kind of really it. But guys, listen, tell this girl to teach you. Be like, hey, baby, teach me right here. I want to learn in the crib, so that way when I go to the family get together, I'm not embarrassing myself. Because trust me, dancing is huge. Like, when you guys go to a Dominican party, all these people are doing is drinking and dancing. That's all they're doing the entire time. They're sweating, just dancing, bro, because that's all they're doing the entire time, bro. They have the romo, and they're just dancing. That's all they're doing the entire time. So be prepared to dance. So that's why I'm telling y'all, learn how to dance. Because if you're the type of guy that's in the dance floor 24/7 at Dominican party, you're going to be liked. You're going to be the most popular person there, and all the girls going to want to be with you, bro. all the girls gonna want to be with you, bro. Sometimes this might be more important than learning Spanish, because if you're a good dancer and a good looking dude and you know just a little bit of Spanish, you'll go farther than a guy that knows a lot of Spanish but don't know how to dance.